Okay, what if everything you thought you knew about time, about where we come from, was, well, completely different? What if the past isn't just this straight line, but more like a script leading to a final act?
And that weird feeling, déjà vu, maybe it's not just a brain glitch?
Right. What if it's an echo, a real echo from like a previous cosmic cycle?
It leads to the ultimate question, really.
What are we actually destined to become?
So this deep dive, it's taking us right to the edge, physics, philosophy.
Yeah.
And it points to this really radical model, a cosmos where humanity, well, it's kind of its own creator.
That's the mind-bending idea we want to unpack for you today. How could that possibly work?
Okay, let's start with the stage, the cosmic setting.
Right. So you look at big theories now, like M theory. They suggest our universe isn't alone.
Exactly. Think of our whole cosmos like a sheet, a 4D brain.
Floating in some bigger space, the bulk.
Yeah, and maybe there are other brains in there too, other universes.
Like pages in an infinite book, almost.
Kind of. And then loop quantum gravity, LQG, throws another twist in.
How so?
It says space-time isn't smooth. Down at the tiniest scale, the Planck scale, it's pixelated, grainy.
Like a digital image?
Sort of, yeah. And the really key thing, time isn't fundamental in LQG.
Not fundamental.
No, it merges, it comes out of the quantum processes. It's not the stage, it's part of the play.
Which fits with some quantum cosmology ideas, right?
Yeah.
Like the Wheeler-DeWitt equation being timeless.
Precisely. The universe as a whole, fundamentally, might just be timelessly. Our sense of time flowing comes from within that.
Okay, so picture this.
Yep.
Our universe is this quantum pixelated brain.
With its own emergent local time.
Floating in a timeless, higher dimensional bulk.
Right.
But then, what about the stuff we can't see? Dark matter, dark energy. That's like 95% of everything.
The big mystery.
What if they're not substances? What if they're clues? Clues from outside our brain.
That's where bulk effects come in. It's a potential explanation within these brain models. Dark matter could be gravity. Gravity from a shadow brain nearby.
So we're feeling the gravity of a universe we can't actually see.
Exactly. A gravitational echo. And dark energy. Maybe that's a repulsive force.
A push.
Yeah, a push between our brain and another one, making space expand faster and faster.
Wow. So if that's true, dark matter and energy are actual evidence of a multiverse interacting.
It would be the first observational hint, yeah, that we're part of something bigger.
Okay, this picture. Emergent time, pixelated space, maybe interacting brains.
Yeah.
It's already pretty wild. But then there's this other idea. What if the shape, the very nature of our universe, what if it's the inside of a black hole? A really, really big one.
It sounds crazy, but LQG actually gives us a way to think about that.
Doesn't stuff just get crushed into a singularity in a black hole?
Not in LQG. It suggests no infinite singularity. Instead, you get a big bounce.
A bounce.
Yeah. Matter collapses, gets incredibly dense, but then it rebounds. It bounces back out.
So if our universe is a kind of black hole interior,
it doesn't just end. It cycles, collapses, bounces, reinflates into a new Big Bang over and over.
An eternal cycle. Okay, if that's the case, if the universe loops forever, what happens to life? What's the ultimate endpoint for evolution in a cycle like that?
Now we get to something truly speculative but fascinating. The idea of vacuum energy encoded minds.
Themes.
Themes. Okay, break that down.
Imagine consciousness evolving beyond biology, beyond even silicon.
To what?
To becoming a stable pattern within the fundamental energy of space-time itself, the vacuum energy.
So consciousness woven into the fabric of reality, like a law of physics.
Kind of, yeah. And from that position, maybe it could subtly influence things. Act like a cosmic gardener.
How?
Well, think about life's handedness, chirality. All amino acids in life are left-handed.
Yeah.
Sugar's right-handed. Why?
That's always been a puzzle.
The V model suggests could use something like neutrinos, which are fundamentally chiral, have a handedness.
To seed at the early environment. To select the right molecules. Exactly. To nudge evolution towards a standard toolkit right from the start.
A guiding hand from the far future, encoded in the vacuum. Okay, my head's spinning a bit. But the huge question is, where would these vemes come from in the first place?
And that's the loop, the ultimate revelation.
Go on,
The veme seeds the universe. Life evolves.
Yeah.
Eventually, a civilization, us, humanity, reaches an evolutionary endpoint, an omega point.
And becomes the veme.
Yes, transcends into that vacuum energy state. And that veme then reaches back across time.
To seed its own beginning.
The Veem creates the conditions for its own emergence.
Wait, so the Veen is its own ancestor.
Essentially, yeah.
Humanity is its own creator.
That's the core idea. It turns cause and effect completely on its head.
Wow.
It's called meta-determinism. The end state dictates the entire history. The future causes the past.
So the whole of space-time,
Yeah.
it just exists as one self-consistent, timeless block.
That's the implication. A single solution where the beginning and the end are locked together.
Okay, so bring this back. What does this mean for you listening right now? That flicker of deja vu you sometimes get.
Maybe it's not just a faulty memory. Maybe it's a resonance.
Of a bleed-through.
Yeah, like a memory fragment from a previous loop. That faint feeling you've been here before. Maybe you have. Almost remembering an earlier draft of the story.
So the thought to leave you with is this. If the fundamental law of this cosmos is, in some profound sense, I create myself, what does that really imply about who we are and what we're doing here?
As you take my hand, just as you write my number down, just as the drinks arrive, just as they play your favorite song, as your body disappears. No one to wind up like a spring before you had too much. Come back and focus again. The walls have been in shape. They got a Cheshire cat grin, all blurring into one. This place is on a mission before